Hello and welcome to the Beard Talks Metal. So I'm not going to start doing reaction videos or anything like that, but I just wanted to talk about Metallica and Lady Gaga at the Grammys. So I've just finished watching it, and to be fair, I thought it was a pretty good performance actually. They're consummate professionals, Metallica and Lady Gaga. So even though Hetfield had his mic problems, they managed to put it back pretty quickly. I actually think she does really, really well on the vocals on Moth into Flame. It actually brings a really different dynamic to it. So yeah, I thought it was really cool actually. I've seen loads of like feedback and internet kind of, the usual bullshit that's on there. But you gotta give credit where credit's due. Metallica, continually strive to be relevant, and I don't just mean relevant to metal, but I mean relevant to the wider world. Everybody and their dog has heard of Metallica, and we got to be honest with them, with ourselves. They are still a metal band, if we like it or not. And in my mind, anything that kind of gets them out into the wider sphere is always a good thing. Now I know that Lady Gaga's got kind of some metal credentials herself anyway. I think she started off as even like a backing dancer for one of her friends who was like a metal DJ. Used to play at the clubs and stuff like that. I've seen pictures of her with like Rob Halford and Baby Metal and all sorts, wearing Mastodon t-shirts and things like that. So, I really do think she kind of she knows what she's doing. And at the end of the day, it was an amazing performance. I thought, bar the obvious kind of mic and technical difficulties that Hetfield was having, it was pretty good. At the end of the day, we don't have anything like that in the UK at all. Metal doesn't get anywhere near any award shows unless it's a specific award ceremony like Metal Hammers, like Golden Gods or the Kerrang Awards or anything like that. So you Americans, you should count yourselves lucky that the likes of Baroness are actually gonna getting nominated for these sorts of things. So it comes down to the winners. Megadeth, who won Best Metal Performance. We all know that's not true, really. Dystopia is a pretty good record as it goes, and certainly I think probably Megadeth's best in a decade at least. Whether they deserve it or not, I think it's a different story. We all know that there's better metal performances out there, but they're never ever going to get the look in. So I think the fact that somebody like Baroness is even getting close to it shows that metal's being taken seriously in the US. So I think it's a good thing ultimately. The funny thing that I did notice was about Megadeth coming out to accept their award to Master of Puppets. Now I don't know how they got that one quite so wrong. Whether somebody up there in the kind of Grammys production room was, trolling Dave Mustaine or whatever, or somebody genuinely got it wrong and presumed that Megadeth had done Master of Puppets. But screw it. Hopefully, well, I like to think Mustaine can take a joke, but what we've seen of him on Twitter, he probably can't that much. So anyway, yeah, just a couple of thoughts on the Grammys and Metallica and Lady Gaga. To be honest with you, if she played with them again, I'd probably pay to see it. She puts on a good show. And yeah, I thought it was all right in the end. So anyway, thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you all soon.